Hello and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer and I'm here to do a mid-month energy update in love for the sign of Sagittarius. And just like I promised that I was going to do Sagittarius first when I did all the fire signs. And so since the fire signs were last, I was guided to do the fire signs first. So Sagittarius, this is your reading in love for June mid-month. So this is, again, for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. And I welcome all cross watchers. I first also want to thank all the new subscribers, anybody that views my videos or my readings. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. And I just wanted to take the time to thank everybody. This is a passion of mine. I'm a new channel. So I truly, truly appreciate all of you. Please know that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. It's not meant to. And if it doesn't resonate with you, it might not be the reading for you at this time, or I might not be the reader for you, and that's totally okay. And remember that energy is fluid. It moves, it ebbs and flows. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I think that's really all I needed to announce. So with the reading, Sagittarius. Oh, there is something new. Okay. My other readings, the other readings that I did for that I have posted, I am very, very connected with my Moonology Oracle card deck. But I was called to also today, along with my Moonology deck, I am also was guided to use the Earth Magic Oracle deck by Stephen D. Farmer. So the first cards that I will be reading from are from the Earth Magic. So I've gotten Earth energies, and then I went to the Moonology card deck. So these are crowning energies. These are messages from the moon, and these are also Earth energies, energies that might be crowning you at this moment in time. And then I go into the tarot. So it is a little bit different. I also want to share that I channel very deeply with sacred connections, divine connections, twin flames, soulmate. So if you are not in a connection, a deep soul connection, you might get messages that resonate with you. But that is who I channel. That is who I feel very connected, because I myself am a twin. So let me get started. The energy, Sagittarius, I feel it's a strong, powerful energy. I feel that for this mid-month energy update till the end of June, I'm sensing that there's a situation that has come to light that has caused you to step back or leave a situation that was no longer serving your highest good. And why I say that, the two main energies that came out from the bottom of the deck are autumn equinox, release, and forest, breathe. So you are releasing. Sagittarius, whether you might realize it or not, this might be something unconscious, but there's a lot of shallow breathing, meaning breathing from the chest instead of breathing from the diaphragm, or diaphragmatic breathing, deep belly breathing, because the situation that you either are coming out of or you are currently in has caused a lot of shallow breathing, triggering the fight or flight response. So what it is I feel and that I sense is to release. You're releasing a situation that has hurt you, not only has hurt you, but I feel that it almost was unexpected for some. There might be a few of you out there that you knew this was coming, but it's something you didn't want to have happen, or it's caused some anxiety, but more so time to step back and release, letting go, surrendering, and releasing, and it shows up in the other cards. So these are the main energies from like earth energies that I asked the cards, and I asked Spirit and my guides. Pay attention to how you're breathing. It's time to breathe slow and deep through the diaphragm to calm your system, your nervous system, and not so much shallow chest breathing, which can trigger that stress response, that fight or flight. And you are in a moment in time, at this moment in time, releasing, because there has been tsunami, there has been a wake-up call. Just like I said, for some of you, I feel that it was like kind of like a shock to the system. It's something that either you were blindsided by, or it's something that has been building, and something happened where this is your tsunami. This has been your wake-up call. This has been your wake-up call. Love and compassion. I got a couple of messages from this. This is a wake-up call that has caused you to take a step back and realize that the love that you have been giving hasn't been reciprocated in the way that you deserve, or the way that you have given. There's no balance. There's no equal give and take. And this also is a card. The other message is that you've come to the realization that because of this situation, you haven't been giving a whole lot of love and compassion to yourself. So that was also part of the wake-up call. The wake-up call to really love yourself more, that you really haven't been loving yourself in the way that you should be, that maybe in the past that you've given yourself. And it's really, so the next card is the Desert card, is a vision quest. Vision quest. Vision quests, actual vision quests, people go off into the desert and they only bring enough water and some sacred items to last them for a few days, because they are seeking answers, deep spiritual answers, and they go out on this vision quest to connect with their not only their higher self, but their guides, with spirit, universe, God, whoever and however you resonate. So this situation, Sagittarius, has shaken your world. You are releasing, you are taking this vision quest, maybe not necessarily an actual physical vision quest, but a vision quest within your soul, and in your mind and in your heart. Winter solstice, even though on the northern hemisphere here in the United States it's summer, but within your soul it's the winter solstice. It's time to reflect. It's to reflect on everything that has transpired, which again has had you release. You are releasing. There's a lot of releasing, and as you're releasing, you're able to breathe in love for yourself. And the moon messages actually are reflecting this even more so. And I will refer back to these cards as well. Full moon in Scorpio. First of all, Sagittarius, you got 1, 2, 3 full moon cards. So there's a lot of full moon energy. That is surrendering and letting go. And then there is a waxing moon and a new moon message, which is the opening up. So the first card is the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. It just reiterates everything that I just shared, is that you are releasing all the negativity that has been in and around you, in specifically with this particular relationship, because you've come to a place where you realize that you are worth so much more. You are worth so much more. You deserve to love, and to be loved in the way that you deserve. It is your birthright to love and to be loved, to have joy, to live in joy. So you're releasing all of the negativity. What you've also come to realize in this situation is that this is the full moon. Surrender to the divine. So again, surrendering, releasing, and letting go. I am feeling that you have been on this vision quest, on this personal vision quest, and reflecting, and you're connecting a lot more and closer and deeper with your higher self and spirit, God, however and whoever you resonate with. And as this is transpiring, as you are letting go, as you are reflecting, waxing moon, the waxing moon and the new moon eclipse, the energy is gaining momentum, and expect powerful change. So, I'm so sorry. Let's move this out of the way. I just want you to see these cards. There's a lot of pinks and purples and indigos. And so this, again, it's surrendering to the divine. This is the third eye, crown chakra, and above. This is the energy is gaining momentum. At this, we are coming upon and coming up to a full moon. I'm not sure. I'm not an astrologer, and I can't remember which sign this full moon is in, but I will check. But there is some powerful change. I sense that there's a powerful change and a powerful shift going on within you, Sagittarius. There's a shift. You are feeling this shift within you. The energy is gaining momentum. And so now we have a full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. See, more pinks. So this is also heart chakra. So I feel that the heart, the third eye, the crown, your higher chakras, you are stepping into the higher realms, higher love for yourself. And a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Libra is all, you could be dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be, but I just put it out there. When I see this card, and when I read the message, a win-win outcome is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast when the decisions that we make, the choices that we make, it has to be in alignment with our highest good and our heart and our soul. And that's when a win-win outcome can be forecast. And it might mean that, others out there, or the person that you have had to release, they might not be happy with it, but that's okay, because we are not put here on this earth to make everybody comfortable. That's not what our job is, nor is it our responsibility. A win-win outcome is when we can respect ourselves and love ourselves and create healthy boundaries where we show ourselves the love and compassion, where that might not have been reciprocated. So energy is gaining momentum, a win-win outcome. And there is some powerful change. I've been feeling it for the last 2 weeks now. I have been feeling energetically in the collective that the energy has been powerful, very powerful and very strong. And so now, given all of these messages, I'm going to get to the tarot. I've asked the tarot, what is forecast, or what is going on for you, Sagittarius, from now till the end of June. And I just need, my throat feels very dry, so just give me 1 second. Okay, so the first card to come up is the Queen of Swords. This, I feel, is your energy, Sagittarius. I feel that this is something that you have stepped into the Queen of Swords energy. You have had enough. You have gotten to the point where you aren't allowing your heart to overtake logic, like heart over mind. And doesn't mean that you don't have any compassion. It doesn't mean that you don't have any compassion. The thing is that you've had a lot of compassion and a lot of love, but this situation that has woken you up has really brought to you some very clear, crystal clear truth. The Queen of Swords, she's considered like the badass of all of the queens in all 4 suits of the tarot. She can oftentimes, on the shadow side, she is very cold, dispassionate, walls up around the heart. But this isn't the energy that I'm feeling. The energy that I'm feeling is that the truth has been presented to you very clearly, and what it has done, it has given you a wake-up call for you to step back, release and reflect and release, and to move forth in a very logical way. And I keep being told boundaries. You have been setting and have set some very clear, concise boundaries. 7 of Wands. I see this as twofold, that you have had a lot of internal conflict over the situation, and that within the situation that there has been a lot of defensiveness, a lot of maybe some conflict and arguing, and just very volatile. This is a Wands card, so it's it's fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign as well. It doesn't have to be, but you just had gotten sick and tired of feeling as if you needed to defend yourself, to defend who you truly are, and this has caused a lot of internal conflict. 4 of Wands. Yes, this is as seen as the 1111 card and the twin flame card, 1111 card. But this card also represents transition, foundation, and stability. So your foundation has not been stable for quite a while, and you are transitioning and have been transitioning away from that. Queen of Cups. So this is water energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign, doesn't have to be. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But what it is that I feel that this is twofold. You, Sagittarius, I feel that there was the situation. There has been a component of some codependency. Excuse me. Because the shadow side of the Queen of Cups is codependency, is placing our worth in somebody else's hands, is drowning in our emotions and our feelings, kind of a very clingy kind of graspy kind of feel to it. But I also feel at the same time that at one point that you wore your heart on your sleeve, Sagittarius, and that you were very, very open and very, very loving, but it wasn't reciprocated, and drowning in your emotion. You didn't feel emotionally stable, and this wake-up call basically kind of shook you awake, where you've now stepped into the Queen of Swords energy. That's why I feel that this is also your energy, going from this to this. So 2 of Pentacles. So much going on. There has been so much going on in and around you, you just feel that you have felt or are feeling that you're just juggling a whole lot of things. You're just trying to balance. You have so many um, plates. Like your plate is full, has been full. Again, the Justice card, Libra. We had a full moon in Libra, so you could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be, but you've brought justice to the situation. You've brought justice to your heart. Again, this to me goes along with the Queen of Swords. In this Justice card, the woman is she everything in that card is symmetrical and balanced, and you have and so there is no emotion, and like I said again, it doesn't mean that you don't have any compassion or emotion. You do, but you've had to kind of put that aside for the time being to be able to do what needs to be done or what needed to be done, and you've been able to give yourself justice. You have balanced the scales for yourself. You've made the choice and the decision, but in a way where your heart is not overriding your logic. You've needed to put the emotion aside for right now because you've needed to kind of get a hold of you. And as you've done that, have done that, or are doing that, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel has turned in your favor. For the longest time, I feel, Sagittarius, that you have, it almost feels like you've been banging your head against the wall, or feeling like you have been in a hamster wheel where you have tried absolutely everything that you could think of or humanly possibly try to make this situation or relationship work, and it just, this wake-up call, again, I'm saying, because all I see is that there's been a lot of, either there has been or presently you're going through this right now, but the wheel has turned in your favor. The wheel has turned in your favor. King of Wands, this is you. So this is you. You are feeling very much, again, in your element. Your passionate, creative nature, your confidence, and see the lizard here. The lizard here represents regeneration. With the lizard's tail, if the lizard's tail is cut, it regenerates. And it might take some time, but this is a regeneration of your fire, Sagittarius. You have regenerated your spirit, your soul, your heart. Ten of Pentacles, you have now, Pentacles is an earth energy. So this is a grounded, stable, nurturing. Ten of Pentacles is happy home, just a happy life in general. And either one of two things, you have already met somebody that has now brought in the element of the earth, the stability, the foundation that you have lacked for so long, or because you have released, you have reflected, and you have taken the time to release, you are now ready to bring in your Ten of Pentacles, your stable, secure, nurturing, earthy Ten of Pentacles, your happy home, your happy life. Whatever that happy home and happy life looks for you, Sagittarius. So I really hope that you like this reading. So this is the mid-month, and the energy that I pick up, is, even though it's a very powerful energy, and I'm feeling a lot of confidence. I'm not feeling, Sagittarius, that there's a lot of heartbreak. I feel that this wake-up call, I'm not saying that there wasn't any pain. I just feel for you, Sagittarius, that this wake-up call, it was almost like a long time coming, almost like you knew but didn't want to face it. But once it was in your face, you've just regenerated. You've been regenerated. This is you. This is what I feel. So I'm very happy for you. I just feel that you are in your element again. You are in your fiery, passionate element, and that you are feeling confident, and you are open to bring in your Ten of Pentacles, your happy home, happy life, and that there is powerful change coming your way if it hasn't happened already. If it hasn't, the full moon is coming, so continue to release and let go. And if you resonated with this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future videos that I will be uploading. And if you would like to book a personal reading, the information is on the About Me section on my channel. And I wish you so much love and so much peace. Until next time.